Welcome aboard our Zoom of Troncase, everybody. I am PTC Pet. I'm PTC Pet from the Netherlands. I will be your host of the Zoom, of course. I've been working full-time in crypto for the last years, and what I've learned from it is that we need something decentralized and trustworthy, as we all have been heard plenty of times before. I've been given the opportunity to lead the Zoom and the community towards a steady daily income and grow a lot as a person and as a marketeer. I am proud to present my mentor and the person who's guiding me on taking it to the next level. I will now give a short introduction about him and talk about some of the things that he has achieved. One of the great things is all the 5 companies that Eric has chosen in his 10 years are still operating today, but because of human factor kicking in and changes from managers or owners, he had to say goodbye to these companies for the best interest for his network of people, of course. As I'm honored to have found a mentor who's also caring for his people and their profits instead of only caring for his own wallet. That makes me happy to follow him. He's one of the people that also proves you do not need to be among the first in the company to become the highest earner. He joined Wellstar, a 10-year-old German company, and in 10 weeks he was their highest earner as a crown ambassador. Stats like that are always amazing to share. And I myself, I'll always like to make quite an impact. So I'm going to present to you guys Eric Noem, and take it away, my man. You're the host.
Okay, beautiful. So all we got is a screen share coming on top. So welcome everyone to this call. Yes, it's not easy to really dig deep and to hold yourself back up until you feel that the right opportunity has come along. But in often cases, if you don't actually do that and don't really understand fully what you're representing and what kind of transparency you're expecting, then we could be facing some setbacks, of course. So we decided that with Martin's invitation, I would also go to Turkey in September already, meet the relevant people behind Troncase. All right, and so it is quite something that they looked upon and tailor-made into becoming one of a kind, and something that will now have so many additions already in the coming days and the coming weeks and so forth. And so this is a real community project. All right, you will understand that that in so many cases people simply are relaxed with us. They are not pressurized. And so people can start really small also. Now, let's just quickly then go into, I hope you can see my screen. Please confirm, Patrick.
I can see your screen.
All right, great. So since network marketing is kind of like sex, it doesn't happen up until you get excited, right? So let's get you informed so that you could have a balanced decision whether to get excited or not. Now, the next generation community program is exactly what it's called for that reason, that in fact they have analyzed all the shortcomings, all the errors that were previously done by already other smart contracts, which are partially still on the market today. And so Patrick here will be showing you the Troncase 2 audit reports, in fact, and also the public code and how to get started with very simple steps, whereas by some expert analysis, there should be more than 25 million people joining Tron smart contracts as of 2021. All right, imagine what this could be doing if you have a winner on the market. And indeed, we have had a very smooth start, because not only did they provide us with final third-party proof of being fully decentralized without a backdoor, no exit scam possible, full transparency, even in the form now that you can see your full organization if you click on the interface. And I mean, full data is right there in your hands, so that you know exactly which teams are performing, which teams need some help, and to reach out at certain times. Now, security is of course there. They prepared it for more than 3.5 months. And So the fourth quarter 2021, let's say target is 16 billion TRX of turnover, total active participants of 2 million. Now, even if we do 100 times less than that, then we have long ago already achieved certain very nice targets that everybody should get excited about. So this is the real community project, whereas it's equally. And let me explain why. So you can join even with a minimum deposit of 100 TRX, and your active incomes are not limited at all. Furthermore, the active incomes are falling straight out of the contract into people's then outside wallets where you hold your private keys, right? And of course, when you see the maximum deposit, that's currently around 100,000 US dollars maximum. Some people are halfway through to there. Now, total income, the 300% that you see applies only for the passive side. Of course, that some kind of cap needs to be implemented for the passive. So two things about that, namely, number one, even if you fill that 300%, then if you even don't recontribute anything, then still your 11 levels of the uni level, which are all open from day one, these are still going to keep on paying out to you. So there's no tricks. There's nothing like sort of that in this contract. On the left-hand side, you will see that the basic interest rate for everyone is 1% for every 24 hours. Now, the first 24 hours, let's say, has passed. Then you go on to personal hold bonus. For every 24 hours that you do not withdraw, you receive 0.1% extra even. Up until in 5-6 days, you fill 1.5% total. Now, if, I mean, this is liquidatable for you at all times, right? The passive income, take it out as many times as you want, per hour, per minute, since it produces every 4 seconds liquidatable results into your interface. Then you see what happens is that if you should, for example, enter with 1,000 TRX, and then you decide to add 500 on top, and if the first 1,000 is on 1.5% already every day, then the second one is starting at exactly the same high percentage as the first one. Now, if you decide to withdraw the first one and then re-enter this amount which you did withdraw, or any amount, then you start over with 1%, all right? And then next day again, 1.1%, 1.2%, the third day, then 1.3% the fourth day, and so on. And then you keep running at 1.5. So it's a pretty nice system, and people are slightly motivated to keep their deposit inside. But what I recommend to do for everyone is just put an alarm clock for 68 days after your contribution, and that's it. And so then you can make a balanced decision based on the contract total balance on the right-hand side over there, how healthy we are doing, and what's the numbers at that point. So then you can decide either to become risk-free and withdraw, or you can re-enter this amount also and achieve 300% counting from today only in 169 days instead of the 201% that it normally does if you don't touch it in between. So now, contract total balance, every time we hit 80 million in contract balance, by the way, the meaning of that is not turnover, all right? We have the highest reserve pool for passive income, which is 72.25% minimum from the actual turnover. That's it. Cannot be in any case altered or changed or bent, all right? It's like a law. And so therefore, then we should do probably around 120 million of turnover, which is not a whole lot, to become 0.2% higher passive income for everyone involved. All right, so the 1.5% maximum then turns into 1.7, in fact. Wow, I'm getting an Adobe Flash reminder. What is that? Did that actually happen? What happened? Christ. So let me quickly go in there and see what it in fact asks of me. Right, right. So that's really different, huh? Amazing. So what we do is, it actually threw me out for a second from the PowerPoint. Now I can get back into it whilst just searching for it quickly. Sorry for the little delay. All right.
No worries.
It is a new operating system on my Mac, which is Bon Sur or something. I would probably not recommend it if unless you have read through all of these little recommendations or critique about this, because I had some issues with this computer now. All right, and good. We are back in business. Nice. So contract total balance bonus, every time we hit 80 million of TRX balance, which you can every second of every minute check online on the blockchain itself. And of course, on the smart contract, then we can hit that 5 times over, which would then mean a maximum of already 2.5% for everyone involved as a passive per day. And so by the time we start hitting those, of course, then we have a very healthy, large contract balance that people can look at and say, well, hey, I'm now contributing with confidence. And that's the whole point about it. And now community bonus is probably even the one we hit first, maybe, because we already, as of right now, we have filled 5% of the 50,000 contributions. That's 2,500 already right now. And that means that every time we hit 50,000, we raise another 0.1%. That means the contract is constantly searching for it and does that automatically without any kind of human interaction necessary. It happens one way or another. Now, the leader bonus is hitting every time we hit 20 million TRX as a community altogether in commissions. Very simple. So we can hit that one also 5 times over, which makes the potential maximum daily passive at 3.5% eventually. All right. And so this is what we strive for together equally. And on top of that, let me just quickly announce that already as of Monday, then we start a beautiful percentage from global pool, which is designated for the daily top performers, the 10 daily top performers, and it's estimated to be at around 1.2% even. All right. So something to really look forward to every single day, every 24 hours. Secondly, inside the next 11 days, then 2 products are expected to hit Troncase, whereas doesn't matter, again, if you're there with a minimum deposit or maximum or in between, everybody gets validated nice products on top. And so, of course, we can already be excited about those, but there's something very big coming when it comes to more smart contracts being part of this ecosystem, already being prepared and connected to profit generation. All right. So, I mean, things are moving very fast. And so it of course makes sense. For the life of me, I have no idea why no other smart contracts have tried to connect to any kind of products and provide people with extra value, right? So we're gonna already be testing those products with some of our leaders very shortly. And so keep your ears to the ground, definitely for the next 1 week, and also before. All eyes should be on Troncase, all right? Because no other platform is making such fast advancements and such healthy growth, whereas we grow almost 90% per week, and the contract itself pays probably out slightly lesser than 10% per week. So, of course, make your own deductions from there, all right? Now, what I can say more is that also the uni level right here, all the 11 levels are immediately open for you, just like I mentioned slightly before. Also then, what you can count on is as long as the person opens, let's say preferably even today, if you think globally, then a clever wallet, because that enables people to in fact buy Tron directly instead of buying Bitcoin or transferring euros anywhere. Buy Tron directly with the credit card details or a bank transaction, making it very simple. Also, in-app swaps to then back to Bitcoin afterwards when you are withdrawing, for example. Why, of course, Tron is that it's top 20 for the moment. It's just at a jump from 45% up just again and again, showing us what is possible. I mean, imagine if you rise 50% in value, your 1.5% becomes 2.25% a day. All right. And during this bull run, all right, already the actual financial circles are rumored to be talking about Tron. Why? Because it's mainly all contracts now joining the Tron, because it is probably hundreds of times less expensive to send to one another. And also it just goes in a couple of seconds from one wallet to the next. So that's much faster and cheaper than Ethereum. And it really just works. All right. So these levels, you can be sure whatever happens on those levels, you immediately get paid. Whatever is the condition, whatever is any kind of balances, whatever else, you immediately get paid. All right. So the condition is, of course, that there's always some kind of fee for the smart contracts, which is between 8 to 15 Tron, just maybe 20 cents or something. Let me calculate. Yeah, something. So 15 maximum plus just 1 or 2 Tron for the transaction. So if you, for example, want to go into the smart contract with, let's say, 10,000 Tron, then what you need is 10,020 Tron to be on your wallet when you put in the 10,000. And also when withdrawing, all you need to have is, just in case, maybe 20 Tron on your external wallet. It takes anywhere between 9 or 11 or up to 17 TRX as the fee. It does vary, all right? But just in case, if you have that, you're never going to enter any issues. All right, so there's a bit of strategy which you could be considering. First round to go in there with 10,000. If you don't touch it, and it should turn towards 30,000 inside the first 201 days. People, there are no guarantees, all right? Anywhere you go, and also there's no actual guarantee that it definitely turns into 30,000. You need to look at the fundamentals of what is actually being done. Who is the third party online marketing team that also flew into Turkey for simply the reason to become part of this project and share part of the 8% with the tech team, whilst none of them have any positions above or below the networkers, and just contributing heavily with their highly professional team, with Google ads, with traffic, which has already resulted in 133 countries clicking on various information about Troncase. All right, we can share those videos also, I think, in even the official channel. And so, of course, adding the products, of course, adding the ecosystem of 2 other smart contracts on top, the latest, the unique ones, then you should realize that most likely this is a very long standing project. But so you go in there with 10. If it turns to 30, you keep the 10. You are risk-free. That happens. Well, the 10,000 is accrued already, as I said, in 68 days from the first day. And so you can start the second round whilst you are already risk-free with 20,000 going towards 60. Then you keep the 20, which is pure pluses, and you move on 40 towards 120,000. Now, so as of tomorrow morning, we shall be adding the also the official channels for Germany, We just made a deal with the huge country, huge leaders that they will become the country managers, and also the probably American will be in there. India will be included, and so that means that highly motivated people with perks and with many possibilities to help their downlines with outside help for the first time ever, not just the results inside the network with all the regular fears and doubts and panic buttons of the regular networker mentality, but also outside people, the real investors, even companies. 3 companies have approached us to invest. And so basically, I mean, as you all know, we're talking about a contribution, right? You can call it whatever you like privately, but this is what it really is. It is a community program. As it stands today, 30th of January, 2021, every single smart contract out there is currently a community program, all right? So, and I believe that crazy things are going to happen on the market this year, but we will be at the forefront of that, already prepared. Now, Troncase official is the official announcements channel. So tomorrow you're going to have a very, very cool announcement on Troncase, which is the global leaders channel, the promotions channel for localized and global promotions. And so first hit of a major, major development is going to happen in the Troncase group. You got the YouTube channel, but the most cool thing about this slide is the Troncase chatbot, of course. So as soon as you enter this one, then you see exactly what kind of options are there for you. You could dive into various PowerPoints in various languages. I think already 13 there. By tomorrow, we will have Estonian and a few other languages ready. Will be added to the chatbot. Various different questions you can ask it, of course, and it can answer back, simultaneously, 24/7, thousands of people at the same time. So thanks a lot from my side. Definitely watch every kind of news that are coming out of here, because these are news connected to a smart contract that you've never even experienced before. All right, thank you, and back to you, Patrick.
Hey, a great presentation like always. And of course, we all encounter some technical difficulties sometimes. I will take the people through how the audit works and how to read the audit. And of course, also how to deposit and where to find the awesome function that shows the structure. Cannot forget that also.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations to all winners. And I hope everybody understands our project. After the end, we allow questions to be asked. So if you do not understand, you can always ask.
Oh, apologies. I will make you host as well then. Right, and done.
And I will also go a little bit with showing how the chatbot works, as we get many questions for can you show a PDF? Well, of course, this is the website. You get there by putting it in the web browser by entering the link of your upline, of your friend. Then, of course, we go to below. You can see here now we have almost 2,500 people in our contract. That's amazing statistics. We just started not even 4 weeks ago. Where you can see how much there is invested. You see on the left side audit report. The first one will take you to an audit report by Telescript.in. That's a company that's specialized in checking if there are no backdoors, if everything is safe. And yeah, they are known online for doing great audits. You can of course check the company.
Sorry, just to note, all right, I think there's still my screen sharing out there.
I see my screen. Everybody, are you seeing the audit?
Yeah, it was just open. Never mind.
Okay.
Just continue.
So as you can see, they check there's the guarantee that the possibility of exit scam is checked. There is no exit scam. They show additional information, and of course, a QR code you can scan to get more information. Welcome North America. You can check audit report too. That one I like myself more because I always like to learn and learn new things. And it showed me a lot about the things that can happen by how bad people can damage a contract. It shows overflow attack, underflow attack. It shows really a lot of information. You can check it here. It shows an overview of the good things in the contract, the critical vulnerabilities. You can check it. It's a short address attack, delegate call. It's really interesting to read it up. If you go a little bit down in the contract, it shows that we passed it. We have no critical vulnerabilities found in the contract. Also, no medium vulnerabilities found in the contract. Always do your research when working with the contract. I will also show you a little bit later. We are verified on the Tron blockchain. Our summary of the audit is there is no backdoor to run funds from the smart contract. That's always important. Yeah, do your research when joining a company. We also do it for you, as we are here to guide you to make you understand how everything works. Now, how to deposit. I'm gonna guide you through. First, we will need to get some TRX. We can do that with Changelly, with Bitfavo, with Binance, depending on how you use it. If you're a Nigerian, you can use Roku app. We will need the Clever Wallet app or the TronLink app. Or if you're working on the laptop, you will need the TronLink extension. We will need to send TRX to our smart contract. I will show that in a second. And directly after we deposit, we start earning. So you can see here in the top of the screen, if you're on the telephone, you have 3 stripes here. If you press the 3 stripes, it will open up a sub menu. It will say make a deposit, personal wallet, marketing plan, and so on. We press make a deposit. And then you specify the amount you want to deposit. For my out, it's now 500. I'm depositing so much all the time that I think 500 is great today. When you press deposit, it will open up a transaction menu. Oh, it will open up a transaction menu. You will need to accept the transaction. And as soon as you do, and you have the right amount in your wallet, you will get a success button. Sometimes you get a transaction failed or shortage of energy. Do not mind that, just try again. Be sure to have enough in the wallet. And if you get something like a transaction timed out, just do it again and it will work. It's just the Tron blockchain. So that after having deposited, you press the 3 stripes again. Or of course, as you can see, if you're on the laptop, you just go to personal wallet. You can see what Eric talked about getting a hold bonus. I'm getting a 1.5 and a hold bonus on top of my basic profit of 1%. I'm getting a hold bonus of 0.5. So my daily profit is 1.5. This is my passive income because I've invested 32,000 TRX. This is my passive income. When I withdraw it, my income will go back to 1. I mean, so my bonus will go back to 0. You can find your referral link here. And of course, you can find here your structure of people you're bringing in. I'm going to show you something amazing we just added. We added it 3 days ago, I believe. You can see here Troncase network. When you click on it, it will take you to this screen. This is an awesome addition from our tech team. Let's say I'm going to enter my own address here. We press search. It will open up a tree. And I can show you if you hold your mouse or your finger on the account you want to see. It will show you how much total team turnover, how much is deposited. And I will now unfold it. That will make it easier to understand. Let's click this away. As you can see here, it will open all accounts that are under you. Let's just say we go to this account because I know that's a nice one to show. This is an account of 6,200. That's directly under me. Then we click again because we see a plus. It will open up history and you can see there's more accounts underneath it. You can check the structure. You can see which leader is working, which leader is not working. And I think it's a really awesome addition to the team. I am rewarding my leaders that are working. So for me, it's really good. That's a little bit how it works. And of course, we say we are transparent. Our code is also on the Tron blockchain. And we are audited and verified. So you can always check here. We are verified with a perfect match. Also, our code is open to view for everybody, as we have we are not hiding anything. This is the Zoom. I'm gonna stop the recording now, and we're gonna answer some questions.